Let's be honest, something is broken in how we view government assistance. SNAP was meant to be a helping hand, not a lifestyle plan. But today, many taxpayers feel like they're footing the bill for generations who have turned temporary help into permanent income. Welcome back, family. I'm Deborah, and this is Family Still Matters, where we talk about real issues that shape our homes, our faith, and our future. Today, we're diving into a tough but necessary conversation, the balance between compassion and accountability when it comes to government assistance. When programs like SNAP were created, they were meant to help families get back on their feet, never to keep them sitting down. And I know this personally. When I was young, my grandparents received assistance briefly. They were hardworking people who actually felt ashamed that they had to ask for help. My grandfather worked multiple jobs at car washes, in janitorial services, whatever it took to provide, he found a job. And my grandmother, she was very industrious. She was smart. She rented out vacant rooms in our home to bring in extra income, prepared meals, and every able-bodied teen in our house worked. It wasn't easy, but it was temporary. When the day came that our family no longer qualified for assistance, that was a joyous day to us. We celebrated it because it meant we were standing on our own feet again. That's how the system was meant to work. Short-term support, long-term self-sufficiency. Now, on the other side are the taxpayers, the working class families who wake up early, pay their taxes, and do things the right way. Many of them are frustrated because they see able-bodied people who can work but choose not to. They see others gaming the system, lying on applications, or having more children to increase benefits, and they feel like their hard work is being taken for granted. It's not that working families don't want to help those in need. Most people are happy to help someone truly struggling. But what wears people down is watching the system reward dependency while punishing discipline. Hard work should never feel like a penalty, and accountability should never be mistaken for cruelty. As a child, I remember when my grandmother looked around our neighborhood and realized that some people didn't want to get out of their situation. It wasn't just poverty anymore. It became a mindset. Some families treated government assistance like a badge of honor, not a stepping stone. My grandmother made hard decisions. And one of the hardest decisions she made was for us to move. She wanted us to move. She wanted us in a community where self-sufficiency and education were the norm. She used to say, if you change your environment, you change your expectations. And she was right. That move changed everything for our family. We learned that dignity doesn't come from what you're given. It comes from what you earn. This solution isn't to take help away. It's to make help meaningful. Programs should empower, not enable. That means job training, mentorship, financial education, faith-based support that builds confidence and capability. For families receiving help, the goal should always be progress, not permanence. And for the working families funding these programs, Don't lose heart. Your consistency, your work ethic, and your integrity are seeds that build stronger communities. You're showing the next generation what responsibility really looks like. We can restore balance by doing two things: helping people climb, not camp; rewarding effort, not excuses. So here's my challenge to all of us. If you've ever needed help and made it out, reach back and lift someone else. And if you're still in a tough place, let this be a reminder. You don't have to stay there. Use the help as a bridge, not a bed, because self-sufficiency is not pride, it's purpose. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear both sides of this conversation with truth and compassion. And let's close with Proverbs 14 and 23 that says, all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads to poverty. Let's pray that our families and our nation rediscover the value of diligence, humility, and gratitude, and that assistance returns to what it was meant to be, a temporary hand up, not a permanent handout. And remember, family still matters. May God richly bless you. Thank you for listening.